Hello all there, Tony Bakker from Sixth String Country. We're going to add on to our Simply Hymns course today with Abide With Me, one of my favorite hymns. We're going to be in standard tuning. We use a lot of open strings in the key of G. It's always my goal with these to keep these as simple as possible, but it's going to be a little more difficult than just strumming through a song because we're going to play the melody on the top and do the chords on the bottom. And we'll be doing this fingerstyle. If you like using a thumb pick, you can. I've never got used to the thumb pick, so I'm just using straight fingers. All right? So let's jump in. All right, we're going to start on a nice open G shape. That's third fret of the sixth string, and then open, 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 D, G, and B. And the melody we're playing here is... All right, so we got to incorporate some chords underneath that. So we're going to start by just picking through this G shape, starting on the B string and the low string. And now we're going to go down to the second fret, D string, second fret of G. And now open, open on E and G. And we're just playing an E minor shape here, right? And pick through. And now a G over B, so second fret of B string, third fret of the B string. And then pick through. And now think of a C shape. And we're going to start the third fret of A, open high E string, then the G string open. And now we got to move to the third fret and open D, G string again, move up to the second fret on D, and then 4 and 5 of D and G, and then open D string, and then a nice open G chord. Then G string, hammer on to 2 and 1 of D and B, open G string, and then all of them. Okay, let's just go through that. Once we get this, the rest of the song will be a little bit easier. All right, so that's what we have so far. Next, we'll do this. We're doing more like block chords here. Okay, so same G shape that we did before, second fret of low string, and then just like the middle of a C chord here, right? So we have open, 2, open, 1. So, and now open, open, 3 on D, G, and B. Now go back to a C shape, just a standard C chord, right? And we're going to start by picking the A string and the high E string. And now just pick through a little bit here. Now back to the G over B, which we already learned. And now we're going to do this. Think of an A minor. So we have open A string, first fret of B, and then open D, then 2 and 2. All right, so we're starting on that A shape, A minor shape, excuse me. Then 2 and 2 of the low E string and the G string. Open D, 3 and 4. And then we're going to go up to 6 and 5 of the G and the D string. And now think of a standard D shape here, okay? And we're going to do a little trill here. So we're just kind of picking through, leaving that high E string open. And then hammer on to 2 and right back off. Then pick back down. All right, for the next part, this is going to be similar to how we started. That's actually the same, right? But now it's going to change a little bit. All right, let's go over that. So we're playing like a C add 9 here. So third fret and third fret of A and the B string, then open G, back down to 1 on B, walk up the D string to second fret, and now we're going to play. We're kind of getting at an E chord here, an E major chord, E7. So all at the same time, 2, 1, 1, and then 2, 1 open. And now just A power chord really right here, okay? So second fret of the G string, open A string. And now walk that A string up. 2, 3, 2, open, third fret of the low string. Now we're going to do this progression to close it out. Okay, so we did something similar to this earlier. We really are playing a D over F sharp here. We got second fret of the low string, second fret of G, and then open D. Just pick through that. Now 3 and 4, 5 and 5, back to 3 and 4, 2 and 2, then open, open. Now first fret of B, and then just the D, G, and B strings open. Now pick through them, and we're doing a little trill here to end it. So we go up to the second fret, then pick the G string, then 2 to 4 on D, back to the open G string, and then G shape with the hammer-ons. All right, so let's try that last little progression, the last 4 measures. And that's everything you need to know to play Abide With Me. Again, we have the tabs, regular tabs, the scrolling tabs, with the chords and everything. You've got this lesson, you've got the jam along. So you should have everything you need to know to take it nice and slow. It's a short piece, you can memorize it. And you don't need to play it just once. If you're playing this for somebody or for a service or something, you could repeat it and play it twice. Maybe add a couple variations if you want to. So this should be everything you need to know to play Abide With Me.